Hello, my lovelies. I am so excited to be meeting you and guiding you on my mat today, all the way from Florence. I've got a very fun glute-based flow for you, and all you'll need is an elastic mini band if you've got one. We're gonna get started sitting our bum down and just propping that band on just above the knees around the thighs. Let's get started with the soles of the feet flat on your mat. And we're going to bring the elbows nice and wide. Allow the knees to fall from one side to the other, just bringing in some movement into our bodies. Finding a position in through center, and then we're going to bring our hands onto our hips. Let's move through our pelvic tilts so the soles of the feet are flat on your mat. Now I want you to start to allow the low back to anchor. Press it down gently onto the mat. And then you're going to find a nice arch through the low back for a marble to slide right under. You're going to exhale, low back anchors. And then you're going to inhale, find that nice arch. Exhale, anchor. Inhale, find that arch. Now you're going to find a position somewhere in the middle. That's going to be our neutral spine. Before we go there though, I want you to start to tuck that tail, find that low back down, and then I want you to articulate your spine all the way up, pressing the hips up high. Nice. You're going to start to articulate your spine back down, one vertebrae at a time. Now start to bend the elbows by the sides, palms face in. Tuck the tail, rolling yourself up, and then articulate this back down. We're going to do another 2 more here. And last one. Here you're going to hold the hips up, and you're going to just open and close the knees ever so slightly. You're rolling just slightly towards the outer part of the feet. We're going to be here for another 8, for 7, 6, 5. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to lower yourself back down straight. So you're in that neutral, not extending, not jamming that low back down. Somewhere in the middle. You're going to create and form that nice straight line from your knees into your chest. Ribs are drawn in, and then you're going to tap your bum back down, and we're going to lift it back up. So most of your weight is going to be in towards your heels as you feel the glutes squeeze and engage on your lift every time you exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now hands are by your side or arms are up towards the sky. We're going to be here for another 6. We've got 5. Hip bones are shining towards the sky for 4. This is 3. We've got 2. And on 1, you're going to heel toe the left foot in towards the center ever so slightly. Can you start to float that right leg up towards the sky? You're going to tap the bum down on the inhale, then exhale, press up through that left cheek. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Are your right toes pointed here? For 6. Can you reach the arms up even higher for 5? We're here for 4. We've got 3. Make sure the hips not dipping to the right for 2. On 1, you're going to hold. Can the right leg extend out for your knees to line up? Then right knee draws back in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, zip this up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, up. If you're losing your balance, elbows come back by your sides. We're here for 6. We've got 5. Here for 4. We've got 3. This is 2. And on 1, knee is bent. You're going to pulse the hips up and down an inch. Let's go for 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to lower yourself down and then roll all the way onto your right side body. Right arm is going to be nice and long as you bring that right ear in towards the forearm or bicep. And then you're going to bend your knees forward. Knees are going to be in line with feet. and shin is going to stay parallel towards the sky. We want to make sure that we're finding length through the top hips so that hips are stacked and you've got a slight gap underneath that right side body. Left hand can be on your mat for support. You're going to flex through your left foot as you start to lift the leg up. Then you're going to inhale, lower it back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now, as you lower, we want to keep about a fist length away between both of our knees. Ensuring that left hip stays forward, it's not rolling backwards. Using our breath to lift and inhale to lower. So we're going to start to spice up that outer left cheek. We're going to work here for another 6. You're here for 5. We've got 4. We've got 3. You have 2. On 1, you hold and pulse, little up and down with that left leg. Keep the leg parallel towards the sky. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, you hold. Can you internally rotate, tap the knees together? Externally rotate, pull them apart. Still try to keep that 90-degree angle with that supporting side. That leg is anchored. Inhale to tap. Exhale, pull that back. Inhale, tap. Exhale, pull it back. We're going to work here for another 6. Nice. We've got 5. This is 4. We've got 3. Hips not rolling back for 2. This is it. On 1, you're going to pulse that outer thigh back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, you're going to hold. Can you start to extend that leg out towards the back? Bend the knee in, and then internally rotate. Externally rotate, extend the leg. Bring it back in, internally rotate. So you're going to be moving through that external rotation as that leg goes out. Turn it out, kick it out, pull it in, and close. Let's work for 6. Almost there. Let's go for 5. I'm feeling the shakes. Let's go 4. This is it. We've got 3. Here for 2. Have you lost that gap on your supporting side? Nice. And on 1. You're going to take that band out of the thigh and place it around the sole of the foot. Still lying flat, you're going to start to exhale as you extend that leg out for your leg press. Knee has to stay bent, otherwise you're going to notice that mini band slides off the thigh. Good. Let's inhale, bring it in. Exhale to extend. Inhale in. Ooh, things are burning up here. Let's go for 6. This is 5. We've got 4. We pulse to close. You're near the end in 3. In 2, you can bring hand towards that cheek to feel that burn. Nice. Here we go. We're going to hold. You're going to pulse to close for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, you're going to prop yourself all the way up, keeping the band around the right thigh. You're in your tabletop position, hands under shoulders. We're going to go through that heavy kick back. Press the mat away from you, zip the ribs, and low belly in. Exhale, extend the leg back. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, in. Nice. We want to make sure that that left leg is staying parallel. So both hip bones are shining towards your mat. We're going to work here for another 6. Let's see it. 5. We've got 4. Adding on in 3. In 2. On 1. Do you think you could extend the right arm? And then roll that right arm in, left knee in. Kick and lengthen. row, bring it in. You might need to adjust that band down a little bit closer to your knee if it starts to roll it up. Let's go for 6. You work for 5. We've got 4. Here for 3. We've got 2. On 1, you hold and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. We've got 6, 5. Zip up the ribs. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Let's bring that band up just towards the thighs. And let's sit down into that child's pose, taking a moment. Let's catch our breath. And then when you roll yourself up, you might want to give your bum a little tap out. Woo! Okay. Now we're going to make our way back to lying on our backs, and we're going to spice up the right cheek. So you might need to readjust that band. You're going to make your way down so that way you can lie completely flat, and we're going to start with our hip rolls. So 2 feet down. Feet are going to be at a distance where you can just kind of skim the heels with your fingertips. Let's start to find that extension. Then you're going to anchor that low back. Roll the spine up. Engage the cheeks. You're going to feel that imbalance between the left and right, but don't worry. We're going to even ourselves out. And then articulate. Back down. Perfect. Tuck, rolling all the way up. Tucking and rolling back down. We're going to go for another 3. Nice. Maybe the elbows bend by your side for 2. Final 1. We hold the hips up. You maintain that nice straight line. You're going to lower the hips. Exhale, press it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Make sure that band is not letting the knees come in towards one another. You want to keep everything nice and open. Here for another 6. We've got 5. We're here for 4. This is 3. We've got 2. On 1, we hold. Pulse that band. It goes out and in. Out and in. You have 8. We've got 7. Here for 6. Here for 5. We've got 4, 3, 2, and on 1. Walk that right foot in towards the midline. Left leg lifts to tabletop. Make sure the hips are square and up towards the sky. Lower that bum to touch the mat on the inhale in your neutral. Straight lift right back up. Inhale to lower. Exhale, press and lift. Perfect. You're doing awesome. Let's give the same effort that we did on that left side through that right cheek. Are we still breathing? Is your left leg active, or can you point the toe? Bringing more energy through that leg. We're here for 6. Let's work 5. Let's work 4. We've got 3. You have 2. On 1, you hold. Can the left leg extend? Knees are lined up. Then you're going to draw that left knee in. Left leg extends. Then pull it back. Maybe the arms are able to go up towards the sky. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull it in. We're here for another 6. We've got 5. You have this for 4. We have 3. This is 2. On 1, you hold. Pulse the hips. Down and up an inch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower yourself down. Find length through the left arm as you roll onto that left side body. Create that 90-degree angle shape with the lower body. Knees with hips, feet in line with knees. Arm is long. We have that space for a marble to slide underneath through our left side body. Flex through your right foot. Keep the leg parallel as you lift it up. And then lower it back down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Now, can we remember that gap that we found on the other side between the knees? Make sure we're maintaining that to bring a little bit more heat into the body. Perfect. We're going to be here for another 6. If you're noticing you're rolling back, maybe you're even bringing your hand onto your hip. That's going to bring a little bit more awareness into our body and into our form. We've got 3. This is 2. And on 1, keep the leg up. Internally rotate, tap the knees, then externally rotate, pull that knee back. Internal tap, external pull it back while keeping the core and ribs drawn in. Make sure we're not losing that connection through that front body as that right outer cheek starts to really switch on. Let's work for 6. We've got 5. Here for 4. Maybe hand is on cheek to focus on that mind to muscle connection for your last 2. And on 1, you're going to hold and pulse that outer thigh back towards the sky for your last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, knees tap. Externally rotate, extend the leg. Bend the knee in, tap the knees. We open, extend, pull it in. Let's tap. We lift, extend, pull it in. Tap, lift, extend, pull it in. We've got 6. Have we lost that gap through that supporting side? You're here for 5. This is yours. We've got 4. You're almost there. 4, 3. Get as much through that top leg. Turn it out for 2. Here we go. Final 1. Let's take that foot out of the band and around the sole of the right foot. Start to extend that right leg out towards the back of your mat. Inhale as you bring it back in. Exhale to extend. Inhale back in. Now, as that leg extends, you're trying to bring it so that it's kind of going slightly back. That way we can feel that cheek switch on a bit more. Hand is on that cheek for mind to muscle connection. Are your ribs in? For 6. We've got 5. You're so close. For 4. Love it. Here for 3. Here for 2. On 1, you hold and pulse. Keep the leg parallel. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Give that leg a little tap until we turn to our tabletop. Keep that band around the left thigh and around the sole of the right foot. Start to extend that right leg back parallel, then bend knees together. Exhale, kick it back. Inhale, bring it in. This is your final push with me, and then we get to rest those cheeks. Let's go for 6. Love it. This is 5. We've got 4. We've got 3. You're here for 2. On 1, can you hold and extend the left arm? Elbow bends in by your side, knee pulls in, kick and lengthen. Inhale, draw it in. Exhale, kick and lengthen. Inhale in. Exhale, reach. You're here for 6. That pulse is going to bring us home in 5. We have 4. You're here for 3. Are you flexing through that right foot as much as you can? For 2. On 1, toes are shining down. Let's pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, don't sink into your right shoulder for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Let's pop that band off, kick it to the side, and come through that child's pose. Taking a moment to catch your breath. Before we part ways, I want us to move into a little bit of a stretch together. Bum comes up into that pike or downward dog. Let's pedal out the feet. And then you're going to sneak that left foot forward for pigeon. Right leg can be long. Finding a nice upright posture, making the stretch a little bit more active. Maybe you're looking up ever so slightly towards the sky. Hands come back down, toes stuck under, let's pike. And then we step that right foot forward, left leg back. We're going to feel that nice opening through the outer cheek. Hands come back down. Pedal your feet out one final time. And then lower the knees. And that's it. I encourage you to take an extra moment to stretch a little bit further. It's so important. So please make sure you do that. But you guys absolutely killed that workout, and I am so grateful that I had the opportunity to move with you today. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you on the mat soon.